Kyle with Toys for Christ Ministry. This topic, I believe, really needs to be out there because it's a very strong topic and it's a very effective, true topic on how anyone can know if God is real without any outside parties or influence. And what that means is anyone who truly wants to know if there's a creator or God, but a creator or God, and who is he, they can find him. Push aside the books, whether you're atheist, evolutionist, just don't know what to believe in, you're in a religion, false doctrine, cults, whatever it may be. You know, I know there's 4,000 different religions out there, but this is merely a talk where, in a teaching where you can push all that aside and push aside the evolutionist book, Big Bang Theory, the missing links, and all that, and right now through this talk we'll even push away the Bible. Now it's a must for me, but I'm just saying we're going to push all that away. No books, no influences on how you can find out if there's a God and who is he. Now that's only if you truly want to know. Right now I think it's very important, regardless of what you believe. Excuse me. If you believe in evolution, and I'm a Christian, and which is a faith between me and God, and the thing you got to, everybody will think at one time, and I guarantee you, everyone in the hospital laying on their deathbed is only thinking one thing: where are they going? They're not thinking about the jet ski or the mortgage payment or boats, or all they're thinking of is, where am I going to go? What's going to happen to me when I die? And no one is guaranteed tomorrow. We don't know when we're going to die. So we know these two facts to be true: that we were born into the sinful rebellion lifestyle, and everyone dies. You're going to take your last breath someday. I'm going to take my last breath someday. Where do we go? And especially to me, now is not the time to really be gambling or taking a chance with your eternal destination, especially if there's a way to find God without anybody around. Get in your room, just call upon God. Call upon God. And as a matter of fact, this is the way how I found him too. With no outside influence. I had grown up a Jehovah's Witness, but kind of got out of that when I was younger. Around the age of 11, 12, 20, whatever. But if you sincerely want to know, you can go into your room, wherever you're at, and call out, God, if you're real, if you are truly real, will you please reveal yourself to me? If I do have a creator, and I would like to know you. I'd like to know who you are, and will you please come into my life? Jesus, if you're the God, please come into my life. Make yourself known to me. There's no set prayer, but if you call out and you tell God whatever you feel, like I did. I just told God, I prayed to God and asked him, because I was a chronic alcoholic, but I had everything. I had pretty much everything a man needed, so I thought. I had, my own business. I owned my own house. I had the dog. I was a fiance, the truck, everything. Everything I needed, but I was a chronic alcoholic. And I had tried everything, and I only had about a year to live. And I tried everything that mankind had to offer, and with no success. I'm talking $60,000 in rehabs. 17 times I went to the hospital to detox, and I just couldn't stop drinking, no matter how hard I tried. Now, this was not really my motive for going out, but I remember going out to my patio. I can never forget this. Going out to my patio, and I called up, because what I would do, every time I would just try to open this Bible, and I couldn't get more than a half paragraph down, and I'd throw the Bible down. I would throw it down out of frustration, because I've always believed that there is a creator. It's always been harder for me to believe that I evolved out of a Big Bang Theory from a cell from some type of frog or lizard or something like that. You know, I'm not condemning anybody, but personally, it's always been harder for me to. It takes more faith for me to believe in evolution than it does to believe in Creator. You know, even creation testifies of God, and I believe so does the heart and our conscience that we have. But what I did is I went out to my patio, and I just no one told me no set prayer. I just went out on my own, and I just prayed, and I just said, you know, God, I don't know who I'm praying to, but if you are real, I don't know if you're Jesus, Jehovah, Trinity, or who you are. But all I know is that if you're real, if you are real, I would like you to come to me, because if I am made in your image, then and me being a sinful man, so to speak, I would come running to anybody who called upon me, who needed help. So in reverse the roles, if you're a perfect God, how much more would you come running to me? And if you are, will you please reveal yourself to me and who you are? And that was the basic essence of the prayer. And that's the same prayer you can ask. If you're not sure, if you don't know, and if you want to know from your heart, ask. Ask. And tell him, I don't know if you're there, but if you're there, please show me. Pray whatever you want to pray. But for me, he came 2 months later, and I knew it was him. And that's when I made my choice to accept him. And it was the best choice of my life, and that was five and a half years ago. And it would not be right for me not to share this with you and to withhold this back. Now, the same thing with everybody. He came to me about 2 months. Now, surprisingly enough, this is actually written in the Bible after the fact. God says, then you will call upon me and go and pray to me, and I will listen to you. And you will seek me and find me when you search for me with all your heart. I will be found by you. He also says that he will come to anybody who calls upon his name or who is in search of him. I didn't even know this, and a lot of people didn't know this, but a lot of people have met God through the same way I did. So if you're not sure, I encourage you to pray and ask him. It's the most simplest, easiest way, pushing aside all the influence. And this is part 1. Maybe you could check out part 2. It's very good. Thank you. God bless.